now. DK against Pikachu.
Most certainly. And yeah, this can't possibly be a good matchup for Tab.
No, you're gonna just get comboed so hard in this matchup, right?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, like if you lose advantage against Pikachu, you're
Ooh, here we
kind
go.
of holding a, oh yeah,
Oh,
oh
the
my
loop,
goodness.
the Pikachu
no.
loops. Oh,
Oh
here it
my
is.
Oh
who
no.
who let this happen?
Oh
Who let
my
Oh!
god, that was nice.
That extension was
almost
kind of
nice.
sick, though.
Yeah, yeah, you almost had it.
All right.
Oh, okay.
And
Power
it's like a
through.
quick 100% on to Tab already. But here's the kind of thing that Pikachu is obviously one of the top characters in this game. But if he does have a weakness, it's probably that it does struggle to kill sometimes, right? Like you have to get characters to a really high percent. You're killing with like smash tech lines. Oh wow.
Mm.
I mean, yeah, you'll die to a fair off stage at 130 though.
Yeah, I mean, you're a big target. There's no amount of curling up that DK is gonna do to really avoid that, especially not in the hands of Mr. L, someone who's so particularly practiced, especially these days online. We've been seeing Mr. L in his reign of terror throughout some of these tri-state brackets in the most recent of proceedings. But TabSoda still trying to put in this work, but there's only so much you can do. There has to be a character change after this if he doesn't at least take a stock. Mr. L, yeah, that's going to do it, and no tech under the stage. 61%. Did he take damage at stock?
Oh, I think he took a little something, but I don't know. I couldn't tell you actually. Oh my god. Yeah, this looks brutal. Like this is just a clinic right now for how to play Pikachu versus heavies, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, hit the A button. That is how you do it. You have no reason not to approach. You know,
Oh my
you know that
God.
DK is going to be in hit stun for a pretty long time. I'm honestly surprised he
God,
didn't go for the
oh!
strike. Oh, eventually taking the stock.
Oh, a little taunt there. I like
There
it.
you go. I like it, Tab. You know what? I like it. You got to take any opportunity you can to throw Mr. L off of his game, and down smash is not quite going to take it. However, that recovery is super susceptible. TabSoda needing to be careful there and taking every measure he possibly can. Now, that's going to do it. Off of the stage and into the blast zone goes TabSoda. Mr. L making quick work of TabSoda, relatively speaking. And, I mean, TabSoda, we know, very good player, but there's only so much you can do in this matchup, Jimmy.
Yeah, this matchup looked horrible.
It didn't look fun to play.
If you're a Tab fan, you had to look away from the screen there, right?
Yes.
But yeah, I mean, even if you don't have a good character, a good secondary, I think you gotta try something else, right?
One could only assume, yeah.
Like so, I don't even have the words to describe what you have to do as DK in this matchup. Just don't get hit.
Yeah.
How hard is that?
Yeah,
pray.
T
T-jolts, yeah, bear, all these multi-hit moves that just suck in DK and just force you to take 70 or 80% on these loops. Man. Hopefully that selecting isn't just the stage and that's also a character. But
yeah, woof. But we're continuing on with game number 2, and yeah, Tab doing a lot of soul searching right now. Knows that DK probably is not the route to victory here. So, what do you? Oh my goodness! Here we go. Strap in for the pack attack.
definitely a more fair matchup. We don't get too many Pikachus in Tri-State. We've been seeing them way more in these online brackets, but offline, not too many around here, not around these parts. So I'm not too well versed in this Pacman Pikachu matchup, but it's definitely gonna be way better.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize you were still going. I was just saying, like, No, but the way that you said that, it did kind of speak to me. Just the fact that it is a little peculiar that you don't see Pikachu more prominently in tri-state brackets. Just because, I mean, yeah, obviously a pretty decent character, and we see people certainly like Esam employing them effectively, and obviously Black Twins with the Pichu, one of the more prominent ones out there. But I also I also talk to the people that are going to tournaments, at least offline, and I just remember the main criticism being just wasn't as fun to play as whatever their main was. Like it's like, yeah, I like Pikachu. I could foresee myself using Pika and bracket, and then they kind of do it for a week or two, and then they just kind of stop because they prefer their character. And I'm not really sure what that is. If it just seems a little monotonous for them, or like as players, but it's perplexing because you think that Pikachu, for as effective as Pika can be, you would see a lot more usage, especially in what is ostensibly the Smash capital of the world.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I tried picking up like Pichu when the game first came out because he was a lot of fun and really, really strong, right? And then when he got nerfed to the ground, everyone's like, "Oh, why don't you just try Pikachu instead?" Something about Pikachu's moves, they don't. It doesn't feel as satisfying to hit. I think. I don't know. Like even though you're getting all these multi hits and bears and stuff, it doesn't feel good in your hands. I don't. That's the best way I can describe it.
That makes
But
sense. I mean, it's all about game feel, and that's kind of one of the strengths of Nintendo games in general. It's like you get a feel for the game. Like when you get hit, you know you're getting hit, and when you're doing something good, you know that you're getting something good. And TabSoda with 177 percentage points on his round yellow person decides to take the stock and says, "You know what? Forget your leaderboard. We're done with scores. We're done with numbers. I'm just going to take your stock because I feel like it."
doing much better this time around with the Pacman, and it kind of showed what I was trying to say in the last game. I mean, he lived to like 192. That if Pikachu has a weakness, I think it is like not being able to kill sometimes until very, very high percents. Unless you're getting like these sick edge guards or like an F smash or down smash. Not even down smash doesn't even kill until like relatively late too, even on the side of the stage. Um,
Yeah,
but he is like, yeah.
And Tab, I respect him. Oh, okay. Yeah, you live by the jank, you die by the jank. Sorry, Tab. Not making nearly as much use of that second stock.
Yeah.
As Mr. L now has a commanding lead, a full stock lead at that.
Yeah, it just kind of came out of nowhere. He took barely any damage on his second stock. But
I think Mr. L has the download here. I'm not seeing Tab try to do much of anything in terms of the more, let's call it, methodical gameplay that Pacman could very well be attributed with. But back air not going to find it, and looking for an up smash, but Mr. L pays that no mind. Pulls out a grenade, nothing doing. And Tab, I'm seeing him I'm seeing him try to play Pac-Man like a rushdown character, and it's very strange.
he's going in with a lot more like A buttons. I think he's having a tough time trying to find actually an opportunity to pull out some items. Oh, that's gonna kill.
The down air connects and sends Tab careening off of the side. That's going to be Mr. L taking it 2-0. TabSoda making it interesting, but unfortunately just did not translate to results there with the Pac-Man. One of the more entertaining Pac-Mans I've seen thus far, I will say, but ultimately just too much real estate to cover there, especially that second stock making the entire difference in that match.